Hello people, this is Power here to review the Kamen Saber DX Dragonic booster and King Lion booster. So yeah, this is a 2-in-1 weapon. Because interestingly enough, they decided to make the side weapon a gauntlet, which is pretty cool. And as you can see here, there's Saber Dragonic Knight and Blades King Lion Daisenki. Again, Saber, Blades, the boosters, and all the stuff you can do with it. So let's head straight to it. So here we have the contents out. Here's the wrist strap that you're gonna need. It's literally the same one from the 3 Kira Major Changers, so that's interesting. We have the booster itself, which is, we'll take a look at later. What we're going to look at now are the heads for the respective boosters. So we got the head for the Dragonic booster, which is obviously based off of Brave Dragon itself. And interestingly enough, they actually fill in the screw holes, which is really rare. Yeah, it's pretty basic. I really like the yellow eyes. They're pretty neat. And here we have, this is not Lion Senki, or King Lion. It's just a different lion. More gray. The, eyes. I don't know if this is only for mine or this is just in general. So they're like 3/4 of the way of covering the screw holes, but then they just didn't cover this one. Yeah. So here's the blank booster, or the base of the booster itself, which obviously this is supposed to be a jaw. And interestingly enough, it has a mix of the red and blue plastics, just because, gotta use up that mold somehow. Here's the bottom, which surprisingly this uses LR44s, so that's interesting. A Wonder Mark. It did come with a pull tab, but I gave it to, I don't remember what toy I gave it to, and because it has an on-off switch, so I didn't really feel the need of keeping it. Speakers, button for the booster, and the trigger button. So moving the heads out of the way. Essentially just, slide it like so, and then you have that ready. Now we're going to take one of the heads and simply just, there's a slot here to which you're going to take the 2 circles, and then you're going to try to you're essentially going to try to get this lever into this square here, but then I don't know why I'm struggling. Because essentially you're supposed to be able to do that easily, but then I can't do that with Brave Dragon. So here we have the Dragonic booster, which, this fits pretty well, I have to say. And then wearing it, well, I have it on the tightest setting for me. Like the grip, yeah, it works for the most part. I can't really, my thumb isn't properly pressing the button, but it works. And I'll wear it again with the King Lion booster. But anyways, So essentially switching it to the left this way, or right, switching essentially in this orientation, switching it down will switch it to the Dragonic booster, and switching it up will switch it to the King Lion booster. So let's switch it down. So we get the activation for that, and now obviously press the trigger for the attack sounds. Oh, have an adjective and then the sound. However, you can actually constantly press this. Just like so, which is fun. Like, it does kind of suck you can't have it constantly say spicy, but, you know. Next up, we open up the booster itself. And now, what you do is that you simply slot in a PowerRider book into here, and it will technically chomp it down. When it actually wants to press the button. So you have to press it down hard enough. No, not hard enough. You just have, it's just a chance. So again, press it down. So you get that, and press the trigger. Next up, with 2 books, so we'll pull out Storm Eagle. Lastly, with 3 books, anyways, so obviously the last thing you can do is using Dragon Ignite by, as I already did, just pushing this up all the way. And just slotting it here, because if you just kept it like this, it won't fit. So just press it down. And press the trigger. Or it's not a trigger, but you know. Nope. Yeah, see, this is how you're supposed to put it in. I don't know why I can't do that. So technically, the last thing to cover is the compatibility with the Rekka, as obviously there's a wonder mark, so just simply scan it like so. So, yeah. You know, it's not much, but, you know, it's neat. So, let me just put everything back. Okay. So now, transforming this into the King Lion booster, just, you know, same process. Although, it's a lot easier. And here we have the King Lion booster, which, this one, like, it definitely does a interesting job at actually hiding the dragon jaw. Whoops. I was gonna put this on. I meant to turn it off, but whoops. Great. Now I can't put it on the third one. So here's the King Lion booster. Whoops. So that's the firing sound for this time around. Instead of spicy, it's burst. I wonder if you can, like, if it knows how much times you pressed it beforehand. No. And I just realized, like, so, like, interestingly enough, the Dragonic booster, like, it's essentially like naming its finishers off of peppers. Because what, like, the finisher with Dragonic Knight, it's habanero spicy, which is just funny. Anyways, speaking of the books, take, it functions the same, so slide it in. And 2 books. I thought I had lint on myself, but I didn't. 3 books. I forgot to show that one off. Last but not least, King Lion. And just like Rekka. Again, it's the same, just a different standby and such. So, let me put all of this away. So, I actually do want to go into 2 more things. Technically, obviously, showing it off with the Ikazuchi. Obviously, it's the same exact thing. And then, you can actually use it with the Kuriyami. I can't say it anymore. So, that's essentially, this is essentially acts similar towards, Dragonic Knight and King Lion, where they just, you can only do the one finisher, and this one automatically goes to the finisher. You can't even do a transformation with it, which is funny. Like, yeah, I guess, like, to prove, you can't, a finisher or a transformation won't occur when you try to do that. Apparently it did. So I guess I'm wrong on that. But yeah, this review is a mess because people kept interrupting me. But essentially, my thoughts overall on this is that Like, it's decent for sure. I like the change they decided to do. That, you know, instead of just making it like, you know, a straight up another sword or anything, it's a gauntlet, and a bunch of people are like, you know, closed minded and just like, hey, look, it's another drag visor, and it's like, no, stop. like, I think it's not recommended for sure, just because like technically you're only getting it for this uh chip, but like, you know, I think for like, it's fun. Definitely, the chopping gimmick is fun, and just the fact that like it is two separate weapons is interesting. I just wish that they actually did carry it over. Right? I just, obviously this is like spoiling its usage. Like, I really wish it did get utilized more and not get stuck to one form, because I feel like it's a waste, especially because it's a gauntlet. So it's like, I just wish that it actually was able to get carried over throughout the forms instead of just being locked into two forms. But other than that, you know, essentially, like, basically because the Wonder Ride books, you know, mostly do the sounds, um, that technically it's like, you know, you can have a variety, you can pick a trio of Wonder Ride books and technically make your own finisher out of that, so that's pretty fun. Other than that, not, you know, it's not like top thing you should get, but like it's pretty cheap. I think I got it for like $20 off of Monterake. So yeah, that's essentially it for that. Obviously, you can pick this up in a Toys R Us set with Dragonic Knight or King Lion, because I forgot that those two power-ups came in their own set, which obviously, as we know, we despise sets here, so I don't recommend that. But obviously, if you want to, I guess, save up on space, then yeah, pick up the set with this and the two power-up books. This is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. This is not a good review.